Hey, how y'all doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, and if not, perhaps we can help make it a little bit better. I say we because today I have a special guest with me. Please say hello to Michelle.
Hi.
Hello. So, welcome back to the month of Mech, or Mecha Month, or whatever we're calling it. Um, on today's episode, I am showing some videos where I tried to create some more like cartoonish, not cartoon, yeah, I guess cartoonishly proportioned characters rather than the big, mechanical monstrosities or the tall, sleek anime characters. This one goes more for like sort of like that Astro Boy sort of robot feel with the big feet and the sort of almost childlike proportions or something. Make them more kid-like, I guess. Anyway,
He has cat ears.
uh, actually, you'll see in a bit that he has sort of a bird motif. So they were supposed to be like owl ears, but yeah, cat ears work too.
It's always something in their hand.
I guess it's like the, the stereotypical pose for like, what is life? I don't
And I've noticed a lot of your characters, if you draw them in this certain style, in this pose, they look like they're looking down.
know. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is kind of inspired by the pose that the Skull Kid with Majora's Mask takes in the artwork for Majora's Mask, the game.
Also, it kind of looks like there's a face on his torso.
Oh yeah, you're right. Like the middle pivot ball is like
Almost
the
kind of
mouth
looks like,
and then nose.
what was that guy's name from Sonic or something? Or not Sonic. Was it Sonic?
Which one? Like Metal Sonic or
I don't know, the villain with the mustache. Or is that some other video
Dr.
game?
Eggman?
Maybe.
It was kind of inspired by sort of the stylization was inspired by shows kind of like Sonic or there was this one anime, I don't know what it's called, but I've seen clips from it where it was like it's kind of like Pokemon but with robots. There's actually one that looked kind of similar to this in design. So I was kind of inspired by that when I started making this. But as I was drawing it, I was noticing sort of this bird motif, and you'll see that I kind of ended up incorporating ideas from another drawing that I did. And you'll see that in a bit. Yeah, I've been trying to get more into the like the dark, like heavy inked, like shading with
Lines.
the thicker lines and stuff.
So, educate me because I'm not knowledgeable of mechs. Like, what do you call the parts of the mech? The body?
The torso.
Yeah, just any of the parts. What are they called?
I'd just call them the torso and the limbs and the head, and I wouldn't really. I'm not really too sure about any like particular like ideas, like if their anatomy is called something different, unless it's like something specific to the lore of that particular franchise. Um, like with like Transformers or something, they might have specific things like the T cog is the transformation cog. It helps them transform, but then an arm is still called just an arm or something. So I'm not. That's a good question. Sometimes you could.
Well, I can't really remember like biology class, like the human anatomy,
Yeah.
but whatever it's called, the hip area, the
Mm-hmm.
groin, it just looks kind of funny to me in this drawing.
Yeah.
So I was trying to word it, but I didn't know how.
The yeah, I hear some people just call it the crotch plate. I don't know. Like um
In actuality, the T-shaped pelvic area of a robot is a design aesthetic choice that goes back all the way to tin-type robot toys, created as such to accommodate a gearbox or some sort of mechanical device that would swing the hips so that the robot could walk. In more recent years, it accommodates sockets for ball joints, and it's just kind of a leftover relic of old robot designs, and seen very prevalently in Transformers and other robot-type toys. I designed this one to sort of go with the design of the flappy things on the hips, and also to sort of resemble like a tribal loincloth drape or something.
or
I can't get over
Mech
how
design.
the middle looks like a face with like the mustache and the nose.
It does. I thought it looked like it had like a bow tie or something, but yeah, you're right. It's like another bird face on his chest, and then like the owl bird helmet. But I like the colors because they kind of went well together. Um, uh,
It's kind of similar to the last one, huh? Similar color palette.
a little bit, kind of inversed, but this one's more like yellow is the predominant. But I started to realize that it was very similar to another drawing that I had done that was also an owl. Um,
Nice transition.
yes. And this was one that you had suggested that I draw a while back, or it might be a long time ago, depending on when the viewers are watching this video. But
Hit me.
yes, the now we're starting a second one.
Because it was a short one.
Yeah, because the last one was a short one, and then this one's even shorter.
Oh.
I did both of these in like during a role play session or something while I was just
Like
waiting for my turn.
Robot Yzma right now.
That is what it looks like. I kind of thought that this one had a design more similar to like robots in like that movie Robots, but also kind of reminds me of something I think maybe I've seen in Star Wars, like in the Clone Wars or something. I tried to design this one and look like
For
it
a second, I thought it was just gonna end there like tiny little feet.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like it has like an engine in the torso or something. But that might not have come through quite well. But it's like kind of like a motorcycle, has like an open engine in like the middle underneath the seat.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of was thinking of that for this character. And then I'm trying to break away from like normal color schemes, so I get like really out there, like just throwing in like fuchsia or something into the color scheme sometimes. But, yeah.
So I know you're inspired by other characters and other designs, but I'm just always impressed how you come up with these characters like on your own, in your own head.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll just kind of see something that's just sort of, the way art works sometimes is you'll see things and they'll start collecting in your head, and then all of these ideas that you've collected, just bits and pieces from other things, will just start falling into place. It's like if you have a bunch of Legos, if you've bought like, if you have like 5 Lego sets, Like one's from Star Wars, one's from like, Lego Adventure, one's from like Bionicle or something.
Then you
And
make a Lego stop motion out of all of them.
yes. Which I also have on this YouTube channel, so check those out if the audience hasn't seen those yet. Um, but uh, yeah. But then you'll just like, you'll have those builds put together, and then you'll take them apart and have all the parts, and then you just take little pieces from each of those different kits that you bought and make something new out of it. And that's what kind of creates a new idea. So sometimes, like inspiration just like hits and it's something you've never seen before, but most of the time it is like subconsciously just bits and pieces from a whole bunch of different things that you have seen before. I don't know if this guy's like singing opera or what's going on here. He's just kind of like, "Rah!"
Nice.
Thank you. And this also reminded me of another character that I drew, which was actually one of the characters that I used for roleplay a few sessions. He should be coming on the screen now, which is like crazy gnome.
Leprechaun, gnome, goblin, man.
Redneck man.
And picking his teeth with a dagger.
Yes. Kind of the color scheme, the ways.
Rolling Jenkins.
Yeah. So he got killed off really quickly at the beginning of the the game we were playing because I just ran through a door and got shot by a bunch of arrows. But anyway, here at the end of this video we have 3 more concepts because I drew this. I forgot to record myself drawing these, but this was like a bird robot, vulture guy thing. Just something I started drawing one day.
Yeah, he looks more like an owl than the other guy, I think.
True. And that's why I thought of this and put it in here. And then there's 2 accompanying character designs. And sometimes, you just make up like a random character design and it will suddenly kind of create like its own story. And I kind of connected them because that last one was like a bird. And then this one I drew him.
Egghead man.
Yes. I drew this character and like, what if he had like a little egg on his head? Like he was just carrying an egg around, And I like this character, and he kind of looks like he could be like a little prince or a little royal guard or something with an egg. And I thought, well, what if like everybody in the society carried like an egg on their head? Or like if the story was like this character had to carry this egg on their head and was being chased by the robotic owl thing that was going to try to come steal the egg. It actually sounds like a pretty good idea for like a side-scrolling video game, like an arcade game or something. But then I redesigned the character, and I like this one better because he's got like the whole little bird's nest on his head. He's kind of like a bit of a mouse-ish look to him. Kind of like little Who's and Whoville or something. And yeah. So.
And a cape, as usual.
Oh yes, a cape. I like capes. I feel like capes should come back as a fashion choice, but like, capes with hoods. People are wary of hoods for some reason these days. but we won't go into that.
Oh, he's cute.
Oh, thank you. A hedgehog. That's what he looks like. He looks like a little hedgehog.
Oh, yes.
Little porcupine boy. I don't know. Yeah, so thanks for joining me for this episode. We're about done here. Anything else you'd like to say? All right. Maybe we'll have you on for another episode.
We'll see.
Anyway, well, I hope everybody out there watching the video has a nice day. Join us for more mechs in the future.
Adios.
Say hello, Michelle. In actuality, the T-shaped pelvic area of robots is a design choice that goes...